getting worse. Our exploratory diving bell has escaped the money is here in Perry. Wong and his assistant, Mary Nelson, have managed to... computers indicate that whatever caused it came from somewhere in the Pacific. We'll start searching that area immediately.
Ohayou gozaimashita. Konnichiwa to konbanwa watashi no name Mark desu. Irashaimase.
Or in other words, greetings and salutations, ledgelords, ladies, and gender-fluid friends of any persuasion. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome to Gamers Ledge. I'm one of your hosts, Mark. And joining me in the Discord this fine day, it's Dan the Man Frightful Forge.
Hey.
It's also a Yimi Julius.
Hello.
And last but not least, he's a noob. That's also a Shank. It's Shank the Noob.
Put him in the bathroom. Be out in a minute.
Okay,
Loving
then.
the shirt. Loving the shirt.
Yeah. I mean, I'm doing my Fat Flash impression.
What the hell?
That's what I think every time I put it on. So there's this one comic book from the 60s.
Is that the like semi-flash?
No. It's
No.
fat.
It's a legit story.
It's a legit comic story. He gets shot with a fat ray, and it makes him big and slow, so he can't run so fast.
Wow.
And he becomes the Fat Flash. It is
emotional damage.
Beekeeper Greg. You're not wrong. It is emotional damage. Yeah. So every time I wear it, that's what I think because I'm not svelte.
Mark,
Yes.
was it trying to expand like inclusivity, or was it like
Oh no.
playing satire?
No, it was
in the
straight up
face of,
fat
like, a
shaming.
social- What's that?
It was straight up fat shaming. It was done in the late 50s or mid 50s. It's a Silver Age Flash
okay.
comic. Yeah. So it was
Way back in the day.
yeah.
When no one
Right on.
stuck up for anybody.
It was. I posted it in our chat, Jimmy the Shank, but it
Okay.
is absolutely not the case, Marcus.
What?
That's not you.
Well, no, but you know, I'm definitely not up to fighting weight, I guess is the best way I'd say that. See, what have I got going on here? Oh, there we
Not
go.
feeling all that fighting fit anymore, are ya?
Well, I mean, I'm not, I have to pick my words carefully here.
We can move past it.
Yeah. I'm just not as skinny as I would like to be. How about that?
The link for today is in the MTG discussion.
It is. And Lost Harlequin, thank you for the
Raid of 1 billion people.
And what's up, Mrs. Dark Razored? How are you doing? If you're not following Lost Harlequin, you should go check him out because he is funny, and he plays lots of fun things with a lot of our community. So check him out.
Funnily.
He was playing Mafia Definitive Edition last. There he is. Oh, wrong one.
That game. Oh my god, the Mafia games are absolutely savage.
They are.
They are so brutal, man. Holy crap.
I will say that, Dan, you've single-handedly gotten me to wear my glasses more in the last, 3 months than I've ever worn them the entire time I've owned them.
Is that good?
It's just different. I mean, there's a reason I use monitors that are, 7 feet away from me. Because then I can make the text big and I don't have to use my glasses. But, yeah, Magic is definitely, I have to wear my glasses to play it. Which is still very weird for me. But I'm getting comfortable in them, and it's all your fault.
Oh,
Shank,
no.
Shank like 20%. You did a little of Hell Let Loose with some inspiration from Meep, then swapped over to Mafia 1, continued your journey through it. Nice. How are you still enjoying Hell Let Loose? I hope you're still having fun with it. I think Ken and I played that on PS4. Hell Let Loose.
Open world World War II shooter.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did. And it was kind of brutal from what I remember. Okay, I am going to...
Yeah, they were going for more of a mix of like realism and maintaining the action, but it was a lot more terrifying because there was actual like legitimate downtime between engagements, so you had a time to like calm down. Blood pressure comes back down, and then all of a sudden some crack, a shot cracks out from somewhere, and it all goes to hell again.
Almost as if the hell let loose, if you would.
Let loose, yeah, bro. Like it was.
So we're waiting on both the Jimmies, and we could start this here magic fight.
I'm almost back.
I asked Shank if he would play tonight, Dan. He said, only if there were 4 of us. And that's the same thing Jimmy Julia said. So I'm like, I better go see if Daniel's possible to play.
Hey Shank, are you doing politics? Is this when we see your politics deck?
If you want me to play my politics deck, I will.
No, I was asking because you said you needed 4 people.
Sure. I'll play my politics deck.
Okay. Oh, that reminds me, I need to shuffle my deck. How was everyone's day?
Lost Harlequinth. Ah man, it's my new
Go-to game.
Me being a history guy
and
and be the ultimate Jebigs Jager as I can double
Garib
with a sniper.
Schlager as I can with a sniper. Nice.
So what?
I prefer to see myself as more of a Schottenjäger.
Taking shots at Jaeger?
I mean, you can do that too.
No, I hate Jaeger. I will not do that.
Oh.
You don't like Elk's Blood?
It's not my favorite. I'll tell you that.
It was one of my favorites in my 20s. Let's put it that way.
I had a bad experience, and then I can't go back to it.
Well, that's why I specifically said in my 20s.
So we probably had the same experience, but I just can't. I can't look back. I dry heave when I even turn my head towards it.
It was Goldschlager and Schotten and Jägermeister for that period of my life. God, I never thought about it that way. I can actually segment my life up into different drinks. I'm not sure how I feel about that.
That was my rum days.
My rum days
What
were
was your...
later for me. 30s were rum. Actually, is that right? No, 30s were concrete mixers.
Isn't that like a...
Oh, cement mixers?
Yeah, cement mixers. That's it.
I thought that was like a Joe drink.
No, cement mixers are delicious.
I mean, they're also
Is it like
standing kick
laminate?
to the head, so there's that.
They're also what?
A standing kick to the head, so there's that.
You're not wrong.
I can't do mixed drinks anymore. It gives me migraines. I have to go straight up.
Okay, I have flipped Dan. I need to flip Jimmy Julius. There we go.
Be right back while I get my camera set up.
Okay. How's your day, Dan? What'd you have to eat today?
Some diabetic food. It's been a day.
I'm sorry.
No, it's just prep for next week. We have one of those big test things I talked about.
Oh, right.
For the next 2 weeks. So not this week, but the next 2 weeks. And so we're doing a lot of prep for that.
Nice.
It's
I
just
think you're unmuted in the.
Oh, I am. You're right, because I was playing last night with randos. I've put together V2 of my Urza deck, which is what I'm going to be playing tonight.
You're playing what? What you did? What?
I put together V2 of my Urza deck, and I was testing it out last night, and I ended up playing against a group hug deck. So they wiped the board like 4 times eventually. I was constantly the threat, and they wiped the board 4 times, and on the 4th time, I'm like, guys, I gotta go to bed, because it was already 5:30 in the morning. And we've been playing since 3. Which, all things considered, was not a long game, but that's the longest, like, online game that I've ever played. With a pickup group of people. One guy was newer and was playing Hans Laza without Hans Laza.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, dude, you need to change your commander. Sincerely.
Who was the commander we chose?
It's one of the 99 I have in my deck. It's one of the legendary dinosaurs where you could like nuke artifacts or enchantments. He's got like 4 different things he does. He's one of the... I'm pretty sure he's one of the legendary dinosaurs that actually comes in the Pantlaza deck.
What was his reasoning to change it?
He didn't. He built it that way. So I think maybe he just didn't understand what he could do with Pantlaza. Like, I feel like elves are in a good place, and I feel like the Dino deck, the Jurassic Park deck's in a good place. So now I just want to work on this one for a little while. Because I still feel like it's off somehow. Or I'm making the wrong choices when I search for stuff. Thank you for the check-in, Tom. I hope you're having an excellent day, my dude. In fact, I should. There's a tiny painting desk. Hi, Tiny. Daytime. Nighttime. Get a shout out for Tom and for Tiny.
Tiny
Tom
painting
and
desk.
Tiny.
Daytime meet me.
Daytime.
Tiny painting desk. Howdy, friends.
Hi, how's you? I hope you're having a wonderful day. I bet you saw my message last second.
Tag secure. Kill confirmed.
Is that Hell Let Loose? No, I think that was Call of Duty. This person right here is great. I was totally zenning out to your last stream, and then the farts began.
Damn, dude.
Did I fuck up?
It was a very good zen chill stream up until that point.
Hey, Shank. You still pooping, man?
He's on mute, so I don't know what.
No, he's
Tiny
in. He's
painting
getting in.
desk. Nice. Yay, I was zenning out too.
Yeah, I was too, and then and then people need to change their drawers.
Tiny painting desk. Imo just made pizza and I haven't seen your message, lol.
Oh, you know, that's funny. I had Argentinian pizza for dinner tonight.
Nice.
It was a happy, sad experiment. Like, I had to take Lexi to a different part of town for her doctor's appointment. So I'm like, well, let's get something to eat before we go back. And I found this place that had some good reviews for Argentinian pizza. I'm like, I've never had that kind of pizza before, so let's go check it out. And it was very, very good. But the sad part is there was a tapas place here. Tapas place.
I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah. Tapas place called Jamon Jamon, which means ham in Spanish. And they had like
Tiny
Iberico
painted-
hams hanging from the
Tiny
ceiling,
painted
like
desk.
40 of them,
Lol.
just aging. And it was rather expensive, but it's one of the best tapas places I've ever been to. And that's where the pizzeria was. Wah. So I guess the owner closed the shop and then headed back to the East Coast. So I was very sad about that.
Tiny painting desk.
It was sad. That's how I felt about it. I'm still very kind of like, I'm glad that these folks are in there. And I mean, they have a lot of good reviews, so I guess they're busy, but there was like nobody in there while we were in there. Granted, it was like 4 p.m. So maybe that was just a weird time for them. I don't know.
Hello.
Hi, Tom. How are you?
Good.
Happy Tuesday.
You too.
Lexi is all screwed up on her day. She asked me if it was Thursday today. I'm like, I wish. All right. Let's see if I have a hand worth playing.
Tiny painting
This
desk.
thing was
I
absolutely
I just
to connect
finished,
to my computer.
What's that, Tom?
Oh, I was just gonna say I just finished Arkham Asylum for the 3rd time.
Nice. Congrats.
Thanks.
Meanwhile, I am not hearing good things about Suicide Squad Kills Justice League.
Yeah, I'm hearing mixed things as well.
I hope Rocksteady as a studio can recover from whatever happens here, if it goes south.
I still am going to get it.
Good. I will look to see what you think of it.
I mean, I am, because I got Avengers, Marvel's Avengers, and you know how that turned out.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
The couple bright spots that I do have from the Marvel's Avengers is that the story aspect of Marvel's Avengers was fantastic.
Yeah.
And some of the cosmetic, I cared less about the cosmetic stuff.
Yeah.
The only downside I had to Marvel's Avengers was that I had nobody to play co-op.
Yep. I rolled a 10, by the way. So straight down the middle. Eat that, all of you. You thought it was Wednesday, so you feel for her? I didn't. Yeah. No. Sadly, no.
Good luck on beating me.
What'd you get?
I thought
19.
yesterday was Wednesday.
Only one can beat me.
Well, that's not true. 2 could.
Well, 19, yeah, I guess. And then we re-roll to see who wins that, but...
No, 2 people could roll 20s.
I mean, like, there's only one number that can beat me.
Hi, Ken.
I'm going to do this as well so you can see where my deck is. Oh, I guess you can see it all right.
Yeah. Wait. Yeah, I can see where your deck is.
Took you a second, though.
That's because I was looking at the wrong screen. I had to figure out which one was yours. It was the bottom right.
Is that necessary? You don't think
No, that's not necessary at all.
Okay.
Your lighting shows it much better.
No, I'm going last. Jim Julius is starting.
Well, wait. I don't think Shank is.
He got an 11. I got an 11.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Jimmy Julius, you're up.
Untap, up, deep, draw. And I'm gonna play a forest. And done.
You're up, Shiggity Shink.
Oh, my bad. I'm gonna play a plane, and then I'm gonna tap the planes, play Soul Ring, and poop all over this table.
Wow, yeah, you did.
And then just to make this interesting, I have no idea what I'm doing with this deck right now. I'm gonna tap Soul Ring and bring out Draneth Magistrate.
Okay.
Your opponents can't cast spells from anywhere other than their hands.
Where else would you cast spells from?
Your
So-
graveyard, your library,
Not-
your
Oh.
exile.
Not to be that guy, but you have to use the planes to cast him, right?
You are correct. I apologize. You are correct. It is white and colorless. So I do not do that.
Well, no, I mean, if you didn't cast the planes, you can't have the soul ring.
Oh,
Right.
that's right.
Yeah.
And that's me.
Okay.
It's funny a lot because I'm one of the only players that plays a lot of stuff from others in their hands.
Yep.
Yeah, I forgot about calling cards from your graveyard and stuff like that.
I will bring in a Mist Vault Bridge, tap, and be done.
Okay. Draw my card. I will play an island, and I'll be done.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I'm gonna play Game Trail. As Game Trail enters the battlefield, you may reveal a mountain or a forest card from your hand. If you don't, it comes in tapped. And there's that, and then there's the forest.
Okay.
And that's me done.
All right. Untap, upkeep, draw. And I'm going to play a swamp. And Mark, how many lands do you have out right now? Just one?
One.
Okay. Okay, now I will tap one white, one other to bring out Draneth Magistrate.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw. I will play Command Tower. Tap the Command Tower. And this one for a Liquid Metal Torque. And that's me.
I'll draw. I will play a swamp. I will tap 2 for Azor's Gateway. And I'm done.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I'm gonna play a forest. And that's me done.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
Okay, I will tap black and the soul ring for 2 colorless to bring out Tabarak's Hope's Demise. Legendary creature, demon cleric with flying. Tabarak's Hope's Demise has lifelink as long as it has 5 or more +1/+1 counters on it. Whenever another non-token creature you control dies, put a +1/+1 counter on Tabarak's. If that creature was a cleric, you may draw a card. If you do, you lose 1 life.
Hey.
Are you done? Give me the shank.
I apologize. Yes, I am.
Oh, okay. I'm just waiting. Untap. Upkeep, draw. I'll play a Spire of Industry. I will ding myself for 1 and 2 others. So I've got 2 blue, 2 others for a Thopter Spy Network. Beginning your upkeep, if you control an artifact, create a 1/1 colorless Thopter with flying.
Are you done?
I am done. I need to do that, and now I'm done.
Tap. Draw.
Is your commander in,
No.
Gamer?
That's why I pushed him way off to the side.
Okay, I was just like, how did you do that so fast?
Also, pretty sure we've all been doing him wrong. He only has affinity for artifact creatures, not artifacts.
Well, I've been using for artifact creatures.
Okay.
Tap 1, tap, draw a card. And I will exile Open the Graves. And I am done.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I'm gonna play Thriving Bluff as my land. Thriving Bluff enters the battlefield tapped. As it enters the battlefield, choose a color. I choose green. And you can tap to add a red or the chosen color. And that's it. Pass.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. I am going to tap 1 black, 1 white, the Soul Ring to bring out Brina, my commander. Legendary creature with flying. Whenever a player attacks one of your opponents, if that opponent has more life than another of your opponents, that attacking player draws a card, and you put 2 +1/+1 counters on a creature you control. And
which card was that?
It's his commander, Rena.
Rena?
You can hover over
okay.
under his name and it'll show it to
Yeah.
you.
And that's it.
Okay.
Bird Warlock.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I will play at Tolarian Academy. Tolarian Academy gives me blue for each artifact I control. Which right now is 2.
Dude, that's a pretty good card.
It is sadly a very expensive card.
I could see why.
Was that an ugly night of chopping card?
Oh, no, two, yes.
I paid.
Was that an ugly night on TCG Player Mark?
It was an ugly night on TCG Player Mark. Oh,
I know how those feel.
What am I gonna do? Two. Oh wait, I forgot to make a thopter. Yeah. Wow, already starting off playing this horribly.
That's why I need to make a spreadsheet for that game, or for that deck. I'm sure he wouldn't be too angry about that either, but...
Alright, so now it's 3. Okay, so that being the case, that would be... That being the case, I have just enough, I think. So I will... Okay, 3 blue. And 1 other for a thought monster. It has affinity for artifacts. Yeah, thought monster. Has an affinity for artifacts. It's a 2/2 flyer, and when it enters the battlefield, draw 2 cards. And now it goes up to 4. Does it resolve? Any responses? Take silence as a yes. It resolves. I'll draw 2.
I don't think we could do anything. Oh, no, never mind.
Yeah, there's plenty of stuff that could be done.
Never mind. Yeah, no, I'm thinking of something else.
If we play counters like Mark.
I will play land for turn. It's a Bajuka Bog. Comes in tapped. Does anyone have anything in their graveyard?
Nope.
Negative.
No, sir.
Then I choose Daniel. Your graveyard is exiled.
Great.
And that leaves me 3 untapped. Yeah, I'll pass for now.
Okay. Untap. Draw a card. I'll play Swamp. I will tap 1. Tap. Draw a card.
Ooh, that's
Mark?
interesting.
Does a land with converted mana cost? Does a land have a converted mana cost?
It does not.
No.
Okay, so when you had a card that said like flip over the top card of your deck and you can play it if it's a land with something mana cost, and you said a land had 0.
Yeah.
What was that?
A land counts as 0, I believe. But it'll say, if it says permanent, you're good to go. If it says non-land permanent, then there you go. What does it specifically say, I guess?
5 or more exiled cards with 5 or more different converted mana costs. But a land has no converted mana
Correct,
costs.
so you wouldn't want to exile that.
Okay. Okay. It hurts, but it's going to happen. And then I'll pay 3 for Gleaming Overseer. Gleaming Overseer has a mass 1, so I put a zombie token, or zombie army token on the field. That's not correct. Grab the other one. A zombie army token on the field with a +1/+1 counter. And currently, he has Hexproof and Menace.
Yep.
And I am done.
In response?
Mm-hmm. In response to...
You being done on your end step.
Okay.
I'm going to pay 1 blue and cast a Mystical Tutor to search my library for an instant or sorcery and then put it on top of my library. So I don't need to hold the game up. I just wanted to do it now.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I'm going to play Unclaimed Territory. As Unclaimed Territories enters the battlefield, choose a creature. I choose Dinosaurs. And it taps for 1 colorless. Or taps to add 1 mana of any color. Spend this mana only to cast a creature that you chose. Does it? Wait. Enters the battlefield. Okay. No, it doesn't come tapped. And
So I chose a Forging the Anchor, which is a sorcery card. And I will put it on top of my library.
do I have enough? Yeah, I'm going to tap everything and bring in my commander.
Okay.
Then I will search. That is 3.
It goes into play.
Kinjali's Sunwig. It's a creature, dinosaur, flying. Creatures your opponents control enter the battlefield tapped. And that's me done.
Untap. Upkeep, draw.
Ghost Toasty. Hello.
Hi, Ghost
I
Toasty.
don't think I can hang long, but at least long enough to catch some spellcasting.
How are you doing, my dude? Welcome in. Hope you're having a wonderful day out in Hawaii.
I am gonna tap 1 swamp, 1 plains, 2 colorless to bring out Ratadrabic. Vigilance, Ward 2. Other zombies you control have Vigilance. Whenever another legendary creature you control dies, create a token that's a copy of that creature, except it's not legendary, and it's a 2/2 black zombie in addition to its other colors and types.
That's cool.
And that's me.
Okay. Go on big screen. Yeah. Upkeep. And draw. Oh, sorry, I need to get a second though. Actually, that's not right. Because he comes into play tapped. Upkeep and draw. Oh, I had no. My apologies. I did that backwards.
How dare you?
Yeah. But it won't matter here in a second. 1 blue. 1. 2 others. For a Forging the Anchor. I'm going to look at the top 5 cards. And then I can reveal as many artifacts out of those 5 cards as I want. Put them into my hand. The others go on the bottom. I will reveal 4 of them. I will reveal a Etched Champion, a Cranial Plating, a Portal to Phyrexia, and a Filigree Attendant.
So what'd you play to do that?
It's a card called Forging the Anchor. And then
Surging the Anchor?
Forging.
Forging.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. Oh, well, I screwed that up. Oh well. Nothing to be done except learn. Tap this for 5 blue. Tap that for 5 blue, and I will use 4 blue to cast a Filigree Attendant. It's a flying *3, where its power is equal to the artifacts I control, so it is now a 6/3. And I still have, oh yeah, thank you. I still have 1 floating. I'll do 1, 2 for a Cranial Plating, which is an equipment, and I'll go to combat. Do you have any flyers, Dan?
Nope.
I will swing 2 at you.
Hey, Jimmy?
Yeah?
Does that, no, sorry, Shank. Does that mean that he draws a card?
Yes.
So I gotta read my commander again.
Oh wait, all your creatures come in tapped, by
Yeah,
the way, because
I have been.
All fighters, yeah. He has been.
oh, okay.
Whenever a player attacks one of your opponents, if that opponent has more life than another of your opponents, then the attacking player draws a card, and I put 2
Yep.
+1/+1 counters on a creature
And that
I
just happened.
control.
Yep. So
That
I
just
draw a
happened.
card, and then my Thopter says, or Thopter enchantment says, whenever one of my artifacts deals combat damage, draw a card. And I did not get any of the things that I wanted to get. I have to discard a card. I'm going to discard an austere commander because this card needs to come out of the deck anyways. And I'll pass. I'm done.
The command tower. Tap 4. For Necro Duality. Pay 1. Tap. Draw a card. And exile. Oh, shoot. Whatever. I'm losing this game anyway. Exile Wonder, which means it's not in my graveyard.
Ghost Toasty. As soon as I typed that, I got an ad
Go
with
ahead, I'm done.
donuts in it, and I swear the internet is listening in because I had just said aloud, man, I want donuts.
I wouldn't be
Untap.
surprised, Ghost Toasty.
Upkeep, draw.
Huh?
I was talking to chat.
Oh.
What kind of
Let's play.
emergency ice cream did you get?
Kisig Wolf Run.
Okay.
It taps for colorless, or you can target a creature. Or X. And,
Yeah, you pay mana and X, and it gets trample on that much per turn.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to play. I'm going to pay 3 colorless or 3 any and 1 plains for Majestic Helo. Wait, is this the right one? No, sorry. I'm not going to play that. I'm going to play 2 red and 2 colorless, or 2 any, for what is this? I can't. Fury Confluence. I can't see it. Two red, 2 any, and I can do. You may choose the same one up to 3 times, and I'm going to destroy target artifact.
Okay.
Can I see your screen, gamer?
Sure.
I'm going to take out the. Does that include artifact creatures?
Any artifact.
Yep.
I'm going to take out the Thought Monitor. The Filigree. And your Thopter spot. No, that's not an enchantment. Never mind. And then I will also take out
Ghost Toasty. ILL leave alert.
I guess
but most he
your
wanted to say
cranial
hi.
plating.
GL.
Thank you, Ghost Toasty. I hope you have a wonderful day. Tell me what type of ice cream you had before you leave. But have a great day.
And that's me done.
Alright. Untap.
Ghost Toasty. Oh, I had some up. Ghost Toasty.
Draw.
It is a great flavor.
That memorable of a flavor, is it?
God damn it, I can't even play that. I'm going to tap 1 white, 1 black to bring out Strict Proctor. Spirit Cleric with flying. Whenever a permanent entering the battlefield causes a triggered ability to trigger, counter that ability unless its controller pays 2.
Screw you, man. Wow, that's messed up.
Yeah, this isn't really a politics deck. This is a screw everybody deck.
This is like a Flux, where you keep playing cards that add rules and add rules and add rules.
And most of them are screw everybody else.
Yeah.
Which is definitely a legitimate way to play.
Oh, and that also comes in tapped.
Ghost Toasty. It was a Gendat's caramel cone, which is really quite good. Not quite as good as the Baskin Robbins pralines and cream, though.
You're not wrong there, Ghost Toasty.
That's me.
Okay. Oh, I'm already big. I forgot to put it back. Sorry. Untap. Upkeep.
Ghost Toasty. 8 piece. XD and hi Jimmy if you see this.
Trigger just means because something happened, another thing happens, right?
Yeah, like any ETB trigger gets countered.
Yeah.
Alright. That was untap, upkeep. I get the tapped one in coming in, and then draw.
Well, hold on really quick.
Okay.
It does that. That would mean that Jimmy Julius has to pay 2 in order to tap your Thopter, right?
No. Oh. Yeah. Unless Jimmy pays 2.
Okay.
Jimmy, do you want to pay 2 to tap my Thopter? Jimmy Julius?
Did you walk away?
You might be on mute.
Sorry,
too.
I was using the bathroom. No, I will not tap 2.
Okay, great. Let's see. Tap upkeep and then draw. Yay, land. So dumb. Prairie Stream is going to come untapped unless I control 2 or more basic lands, which I do not. So it comes in tapped. One black, 1 white, and 5 blue. I'm just using 1 of the 5 blue, so 4 blue floating. Bring in my commander. Again, he comes in not tapped unless you pay 2, Jimmy Julius.
No, he's not flying. Mark, he's not flying.
Wait, is it only flying things that come in tapped? I don't think so.
Yeah.
No.
No, it's all
it has
creatures.
Flying creatures you opponents control and
Yeah, it's all creatures.
Oh, I've only been reminding you guys of flying.
I was wondering why you were saying flying every time.
Well, the creature does have flying. So
No.
I thought it didn't come up. It didn't come up for me, so I had thought you had said flying creatures come in.
No, he was saying flying.
Can we roll this back a sec then? In this case, this is not tapped because he did not pay 2, correct?
Well,
no, because it doesn't affect itself.
I have to pay 2.
It has to be on the board.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
It is. The question is, do you want to play 2? Do you want to pay 2 for Shanks?
But the problem I have is Shanks.
Why am I paying 2?
Shanks has to hit the board for the card to take effect.
It already did hit it's on the board right now.
Right, which is why it's tapped.
Right. We didn't ask because we didn't catch it until the beginning of my turn.
Why am I paying 2 to tap a card?
Because that's what the card instructs.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
You want your trigger to go off.
Yeah, but if it hit the board, then the ETB goes on the stack and it's already on the field, right? The ETB the ETB of Jimmy Julius's wouldn't trigger until it actually hit the board and resolved. Does that make sense or no?
So Jimmy Julius's stuff doesn't happen until after the text on Strict Proctor happens?
No, forget the text on Strict Proctor. It's Strict Proctor. Like, the creature has to resolve, and then once the creature resolves, then the trigger goes on the stack. You could it doesn't matter what creature it is, right? It just so happens that Strict Proctor has the thing that prevents that from happening, unless he pays 2.
And that text happens before Jimmy Julius's ETB.
No, it doesn't. Well, okay, it's in effect. Okay, the easiest way to think about it this way is if the spell resolves, right, which it does. He cast the spell, nobody countered it. It goes on the stack, nobody countered it. It resolves, it goes onto the field. Once it's on the field, it's just like giving a creature +1/+1. You know, if it gives other creatures +1/+1, that's instant. It happens as soon as that spell resolves. That ongoing effect is now populating the world. Then Jimmy Julius's trigger goes onto the stack, and it checks at that point. Okay, now we've got a modification of that ETB trigger resolving. Does he pay it or not?
Huh. Okay. So it's not tapped in.
So it's not.
Well, unless he wants to pay 2. Because we've been giving him the choice the other times.
It doesn't make a difference, Jimmy Julius.
Yeah.
What card is forcing me to pay 2? The one he just played?
Yes.
The one he just played, yeah.
Yes.
It's not necessarily forcing you to pay anything, but if you want your triggered abilities to go off when cards enter the battlefield, then you have to pay 2 for those triggers to go off. Okay.
Okay. And then I will... Oh, I still have 4 blue floating. I will use... One, 2 others, and the 4 to cast a Steel Hellkite. You care to pay 2, Jimmy Julius?
K1NGN1CK007.
Okay.
What's up?
And then I will declare an attack with one of my Thopters.
K1NGN1CK007. Lurk.
So Jimmy Julius, I've got 1/1 flyer with menace coming at you.
So even if I can kill it with 1, I still have to block with 2?
Yep.
2 flyers.
Since
Yeah, I only have one flyer.
Yes.
So I'm gonna
since Mark
block
has
it.
more more health than Dan, he gets to draw a card, and I get to put 2+1/+1 counters on creatures I control.
Yep.
I took 1 damage.
Yeah. And then I draw a card for doing damage.
Have a good night, guys.
Thanks, you too, Tom.
Right,
Yeah,
man.
man.
But
And that's me. I pass.
I'll be back.
Thank you for the lurk, Nick. How are you doing? Double fist bump.
A4. Bring my. Ooh.
Now, wait a minute. Actually, I might not have been able to do that this turn, and Dan, I'm not sure you can do that either.
Do what?
Isn't there a card that says you can only play things from hands?
Yep. Draneth Magistrate.
So
Why am
I
I
could
not
not.
playing from my hand?
Commander. Me too. don't
Oh, shoot.
I don't think I could have played my commander. Let me look that up.
I mean, you're technically you're casting it from a command zone. It's very specific.
But doesn't the commander enjoy certain exclusive rules?
Not like that, though. At least in my timey-wimey deck, it's casting it from a pocket dimension, the command zone, not from your hand, specifically. Thanks, Mark. Good call.
Yeah, well, I may have to back up to my turn, actually, to fix this.
Oh, you also didn't bring out a construct.
I know, and that's I was like, something was bothering me, and I'm Draneth Magistrate.
he doesn't have a spidey sense. He has a magic sense.
I mean,
Little column A, little column B.
700 years of playing Magic.
It is. I'm old.
700, huh?
Actually, to be fair, Mark, I was picturing
That's
it like
probably lowballing Jimmy J.
I was picturing it like Doctor Strange, where you're sitting on a rock, peeking through all of the lifetimes, thinking of all of the options and all of the combos. I wasn't calling you old.
Yeah, no, we're gonna have to back up because that is absolutely correct. In fact, you might check if it's banned from Commander, Jimmy Shank, because it is banned from several formats. But that's fine. That just means I have 3.
It was not marked as banned when I looked at it, but...
And black. So then I had...
Ghost Toasty.
1
Ooh. Banned cards. Which one?
blue... Draneth Magistrate? I don't know if it is or it isn't. I don't think it's going to be a problem.
You're gonna keep your Thopter tap, so you're still gonna attack me for one. So
Yeah. We just backed up to the second main phase where I started to cast my commander. So I still have 1 blue floating. I'm gonna ding myself for 1 for a white.
It's legal in Commander.
It's legal in Commander. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Ding myself for white. And I will attempt to Swords to Plowshares your Draneth's commander.
Your what?
Swords to Plowshare the Draneth commander.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Draneth Magistrate?
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant.
Draneth Magistrate.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Swords to Plowshare, exile target creature. Its control gains life equal to its power.
Okay. So then it gains.
No, you gain.
You gain 1 life.
Oh, I gain it.
And it
well,
exiles not goes away.
I gain
What's up, guys?
3
How
because
are you all
of
doing?
the counters that were on them.
Oh, because you were putting the counters on it from your other one.
From Brina. Correct.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3.
Ghost Dusty. Swords to Plowshares is saving the table from Dranith Majesty.
Yep, that's the whole point. Yep, and then I would have enough mana at that point to cast with the 1 blue floating. I was saving. Bring my commander out, and then
you're just tapped out.
Yeah, I'm just tapped out now, and
so your commander comes out.
Yep, and then a construct token comes out. Do you want to pay for the 2 for it?
Well,
what?
But my question mark is: does his commander ability to bring in a thing mean you have to pay 2, or it's countered? Because his ability is bringing something in.
But it's not an ETB effect. It's a at end of turn effect.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Did you want to pay 2, Jimmy Julius?
Negative.
Okay. And now I pass, and now it's your turn, Dan, and now you can bring your commander in. Sorry.
Drew a card, play a swamp. Now I have to consider.
And just remember, y'all, I helped everybody against him, not just me.
Did you take out the card that makes me pay 2, or that's still out?
No, I took out the card that made it so that no one can cast commanders if they're not alive.
Well, yeah, well, also amongst other...
Right,
like,
amongst other
sorceries
things.
and-
Yeah. Evan, what's going on, man? How are you doing? We're doing good. And indeed, Swords to Plowshares.
Do not like. I will pay 4.
Ghost Dusty.
To bring
Is
in my
there
commander.
a Kinsley S Sunwing under Jimmy S
And I will
control?
pay 2 to Shank's jerky tax to have Necroduality create a token of my commander.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that is correct, Ghost Toasty.
Because Shank is a jerky jerk.
Don't forget your token comes in. Oh, well, unless Jimmy Julius wants to pay 2.
Nope.
I am.
You want to pay 4?
I am going to submit, however, that shortly before this game started, I was playing Call for Backup, and then Daniel said, "Hey, Jimmy, are you going to play your politics deck tonight?"
This is totally not a politics deck.
Come in tapped then.
This is a lockdown deck.
A politics deck.
Yeah, this is the lockdown deck. A politics deck is,
Martial
hey,
law.
I'll help you if you help me, etc., etc., etc. Ghost Hosty, they would.
That's not how I read it, but okay.
Yeah. Ghost Hosty, they would, except that Shank has a card called a Strict Proctor, so that anytime a ETB trigger happens,
we have to pay
Ghost
2.
Hosty.
Or
Yeah.
a bounty.
Yeah,
effect.
Alright, so
he
I'm
has to
gonna,
pay 2.
Doesn't care.
I'm gonna at the end of my turn, I'm going to sacrifice my
Ghost
army
Hosty.
zombie.
They enter tap.
To draw a
not
card?
Tap when entering.
I'm putting it over, remember? And then I am going to, because of both of my commanders, it did not have Decayed, so I'm going to create 2 Decayed zombies. Do you want to pay 2 or 2 for the 2 zombies that just came in, Jimmy Julius?
Nope.
I figured. And this guy will go over here. And I'll be done.
Actually, I'll
Ghost Hosty.
tap 2
From
since
how I
you're
am
done.
reading it,
I'm going to tap
there
2
is no
to
trigger
tap
happening.
one of them, I guess. Since it's almost my turn.
It's
Ghost
too
Hosty.
late.
Sorry if that
Okay.
is disrupting
No,
the
it's
flow.
fine.
No, you're good. I'm just looking at the errata.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
Okay.
I'll play Arc of Orozca for my land.
Ghosty is correct. He doesn't have to pay 2. It actually changed the enter state. It's not a triggered effect.
What?
So, Kinjali's Sunwing isn't a triggered effect on ETB. It actually overwrites how they come into the battlefield.
So this whole time they should have been tapped.
Because it doesn't say when
Correct.
the creature comes in. Okay, so this is tapped, and my commanders are tapped.
And
your commander's tapped.
And Jimmy's Proctor is tapped.
Yep.
Or sorry, Shank's Proctor is tapped.
My Steel Hellkite tapped. Or
Yep.
no, it's not. That was last turn. Oh no, that was this turn. Yeah.
That was this turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because you rewinded why you thought it was last turn.
Yep.
Ghosty.
Nice catch, Ghosty?
Yeah.
Ghosty?
Yeah, Ghosty.
Ghosty with the mosty? Ghosty hosty with the mosty.
Yep.
Post toasty with the mosty.
Yeah, so it's you. There.
Yeah, I already played my land. I'm just seeing what I want to
Julius.
put out. I'm going to play Panicked Altasar for 4 Annie and 1 red.
Ghosty. I like those zombie tokens.
So,
Yeah, his wife made them for him. They're awesome. You have other ones too, don't you?
Yeah, this one is my army, and I used to use these for my normal zombies, but Mark got me these really cool Walking Dead tokens, zombie tokens, so I use those for normal zombies.
and that has... What is it? My power toughness that I...
No Novocaine with the raid of 7 billion people.
Very cool.
None of Arcane raided my stream with
So
7
I'm...
What's up?
What's up, everybody? Hello and welcome.
Long man 3.
Long man. This rock star right here. Oh, let me go big screen here. Hold on one second. This rock star, no Novocaine. He is one of the nicest people you'll ever meet on Twitch. If you're not following him, you should follow him 1,000%. Eventually, my autofocus will kick in. Eventually. Okay, I give up. Can I get it to focus back here? Oh, you know what? I know what's wrong.
No Novocaine.
I know what's wrong. You did break it. Actually, I broke it because I just realized that I still have my blur on from work meetings, and whenever the blur's on, it does not like autofocusing on anything other than... See, look at that. No Novocaine is rated with 7 billion people. Thank you for the raid, my dude. How are you doing? Let's give you a shout out as well. What were you playing tonight? Hopefully not Valorant because you like yourself. Party Animals. That is a much better choice. He's right over here. Oh, right over here behind my microphone. Right there. He's shooting at stuff.
Broke his armor across the way.
Oh, is that Apex? That is Apex. How was your stream?
No Novocaine.
Stream is going great. We're doing good.
Great.
Also, I do need to say welcome to the community, to Hillian Canna, and also Jason Ashcraft. Thank you for the follows. Welcome to the community. Raiders, if it's your first time here, we're Gamers Ledge. We're a group of 11 different editors and contributors. We watch, read, and play just about everything pop culture related in order to help people wisely spend their hard-earned discretionary income. And then we stream them here on our channel, our recommendations, things like Magic the Gathering, Baldur's Gate 3, Once Human, soon to be some other games as well, but pretty much anything. Street Fighter, Tekken, you name it, we play it around these here parts. We've got different folks who love different things, but right now we're playing some Magic. So let me pop back over here. What'd you have to eat today, Nova?
if
Okay, I'm
that
back. Sorry.
opponent has more life than another of your opponents.
Which I didn't have.
Correct. You are
Yeah.
correct. Okay. So
Whose turn is it?
It's Shinx.
Okay.
mine.
Nova, when are we gonna get you to come play some Magic with us?
On tap. Upkeep draw.
You only need a single deck,
Oh my god.
and the decks
finally another
cost anywhere
one.
from like $35 to
And
$100,
with that,
but it doesn't need to be a lot, and you can start just with that. And we'll teach you. We'll learn you up.
Have you tried
I'm
any of the other
also
Larian
going
games,
to
like
tap
Divinity,
2 to bring
Original
out
Sins?
Knight of the White Orchid.
Ghosty, I have over 1,600 hours in Divinity Original Sin 2, and I have something
When Knight
like
of the White Orchid
900
enters
hours in the
battlefield,
first
if
one.
an opponent controls more lands than you may search your library for a plains card, put it into the battlefield, then shuffle.
I don't know if anybody has more land than you, Jimmy. You got a lot of land over there.
Yeah.
Ghosty. Ha ha ha.
Let's talk about Mark,
Totos
too.
2 is a perfect game.
He's got like an entire continent tapped over there.
And he has like a card that gives him a crap ton according to his creatures.
Yeah.
Well,
he
his
does.
artifacts.
Yeah.
Not even creatures.
Oh
all
yeah,
artifacts.
sorry, that's what I meant. That's what I
just his
meant.
artifacts.
Still.
It's pretty ridiculous.
Still, yeah. That's including land, all the stuffs.
All right. And that does not have to come in tapped. So I will also tap 2 to bring out Archivist of Ogma or Ogma. Whenever an opponent searches
That
their
comes in
library,
tapped.
you gain 1 life and draw a card. Why does it come in tapped?
Because of his dinosaur.
Both of those do, actually.
Yeah, both those creatures do. The Kinjali's Sunwing is the one that does that.
Sorry, I don't mean to be pushy about it. I'm just trying to
No,
remember my
you've
own
got to
stuff.
remind
You're
people.
good, man. You have
And
to
it's good to
tell
remember your
people.
deck, man.
Yep.
Yeah, I just don't want to. Just kind of feel like a jerk when I like.
No, don't worry
No,
about
no,
it.
you're
Shank is
good.
way more a jerk right now.
Oh no!
Yeah,
I'm
Shank is
already-
being
I'm
the biggest
already
jerk
being
right now,
belittled
yeah.
for doing exactly as I was asked to do tonight. So
you
screw me.
You
I
keep
guess.
saying
to
that.
do that, man. I think you falsely advertised this deck.
I did not. Every
Mhm.
reading that I did about it said, "Yeah, this is politics. This is aristocrats." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, no, politics is literally.
I played against several other politics decks, and they don't lock people's decks down. Now,
So-
it could be the way they're playing versus the way you're playing because you haven't played this deck before.
That's
In
possible.
this case, then I guess we'll just call it the United States government deck.
Well, that's not fair yet.
The America deck.
My pants are still up. I'm not concussed.
Dan, you are an
Views and-
military
and-
member. That happened decades ago.
The views and opinions of those on Gamers Ledge do not necessarily reflect those of the Gamers Ledge community or staff.
I would say it represents a certain thing in politics, but I'm not going to say it. I'm just going to.
All right, are you done, sir?
I guess, since I'm being berated for playing.
Now you know how Mark feels.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay.
Ghosty. Brinu is indeed a politics deck.
That being
especially if
said,
this
That's
is
comparing
it
apples
is
to
locking-
oranges, sir. I do
No.
not have his pedigree in magic.
That may be, but you're still doing a very good job of locking us down with the deck. So, more power to you. Because it's working.
I did say that this deck was called the Ministry of Salt.
Mm-hmm.
Untap, upkeep, I already did my Thopter. And draw.
I rest my case. Ghosty's got my back.
I will play Sunken Hollow. It comes in tap because I still don't have 2 or more basic lands.
I don't believe this is mostly a precon, Ghost.
Yeah, I believe he built this from scratch.
This is built off of the Silver Quill deck, Ghosty, so Brina was the de facto commander.
Okay. Do I want to do that or do I want to do that? Maybe I can do both. Okay. Step 1.
Ghosty. The card Brina alone is very political. Even if you don't push the issue as the player.
So I'll tap for 8 blue. And 1 other for a portal to Phyrexia. When portal to Phyrexia
Ghosty
enters the battlefield,
player's decisions in favor of the controller.
Each opponent sacrifices 3 creatures.
What the hell?
Which I will, I guess oh, that's gone. Or wait.
Do you get to choose or do we?
No, you choose. I just target you.
Does that come in tapped or?
It doesn't, it's not a creature.
Oh, okay.
But I do have to pay 2.
Oh, that only 2?
2 so that the effect still triggers. Because Shank's other thing. So yes, you get to decide, but you have to sacrifice 3 creatures.
I do?
Yes, everybody. Other than me.
Well, I don't have a choice because all I have is 3 creatures.
Okay, so I'm sacrificing 2 of the decay zombies, and I'm sacrificing my token commander.
Yep.
Which does not have decay, so it will create a
Yep.
and it comes in tapped.
Yep.
Mark, did you say exile or graveyard?
Graveyard. You just you sacrifice them so they go to the graveyard.
Okay.
And then the other part of this is the beginning of my upkeep. Put target creature card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under my control. It's a Phyrexian in addition to its other types.
Put 1 or 1 from each?
1.
Okay.
1 of my choice.
I still have none.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Yep.
That was a good way to do that.
And just so you guys know, this is my conspiracy. That's what it's sitting there.
Yes.
Boop.
And then...
No, I then.
Yeah, definitely. And then...
You nend enough.
I will... pay 2...
Does it pay every player? Or opponents?
Yeah, opponents.
Oh, okay.
And then I'll pay 2 for an Orzhov Signet. And that gives me a white and a black. So no. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. I will move to my end step and create a construct that comes in tapped. And that will be my turn.
Untap.
Oh, wait, he doesn't come in tapped. Because that creature is no longer alive.
Yep. Yep.
Did you spawn in your second step?
I did it after I had you sacrifice 3. No, I never moved out of my first step. I skipped combat and then I skipped the second main phase.
Shank, which ones did you decide were gonna die? And where is your graveyard?
My graveyard is right here.
Okay.
I sacrificed Knight of the White Orchid, Tabarack's Hope's Demise, and Ratadrabic of Urborg.
Okay.
And then my exile's up here.
Okay. I will draw a card.
You say you were done?
No.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Hi, Ashley. How are you doing? How's your day going?
Mark?
Yo.
Can you remind me? A mana source.
So anything that has a tap and add mana to your mana pool.
But if it's a mana source that doesn't say tap, it's actually says mana source.
Yeah, then it.
Is it an enchantment?
No, it was a type of card at the time. It's. Where do you see mana source? Sorry, is it a card you haven't played yet?
Yeah, it's called Culling the Weak.
Yeah, so it's an older thing that they've removed.
I should probably check if that's banned.
It's probably, I doubt it's banned.
Pickle Panda 98. I'm good. How are you? How's Lexi?
Right.
And today's been okay.
So it runs at the speed of mana, meaning you can't interrupt it or anything. Once it's,
and where would I put it on the board?
It's just like an instant.
Oh, it is an instant.
Yeah, it's not an enchantment.
Oh, I misunderstood that completely. Okay.
It's like what's the other card that you pay 1 black and you can get 3 black?
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing like that.
Okay. I'm going to drop everything. Let me see. I'm going to pay a blue and 2 black for a Grim Tutor. I am going to search my deck for... Do I have to reveal it?
That card does not show up at all. It is just a mirrored surface. Oh my god, it's like there's somebody doing a jamming signal on it. That's amazing. Spell table looks at it. It actually recognized it. I can't believe it.
It did. Wow.
That is amazing.
It's a physical card.
Yeah.
It's a secret layer drop card. Wow.
Yeah, it's super cool. That's why I got it for him.
Thank you, Mark.
You're welcome. It's super cool.
I also lost 3 life.
Yes.
Shuffle and shuffle. Okay. And I dropped my phone. That's what I dropped. This goes in my hand. And I will play a Dark Slick Shores, which comes in tapped because I have more than 2 lands. And I will tap 1 and tap 1 to draw a card. And I will exile Rooftop Storm. And that goes in my discard, which I'm going to put over here. Is that still on the view? Yeah, that's still on the view. It is super mirrored.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like you can't see anything. It's just.
And my turn, I will sacrifice this token. Wait. Yeah, to draw a card. And I'm done. Go ahead.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I'm gonna play a raid landscape. Enters the battlefield tap, and it taps for 1 colorless. And I'm gonna play Migration Path, tapping 3 color, any color, and 1 green. And then this search your library for up to 2 basic land cards, put them into the battlefield tapped, then shuffle. I'll do that at the end when my turn's done.
I'm sorry, read that again.
Search your library for up to 2 basic land cards, put them into the battlefield tapped, and shuffle your deck. And
all right.
So the cycling, what does that mean?
So that means you could discard it out of your hand instead of playing it for the cycling cost, and then you just draw a card instead. Or if it says basic land cycling, you'd search for a big, I don't know, whatever it says.
So
cycling, tap 2, discard
triggers...
this card to draw a card.
Yeah.
So can I do that on top of it, or
Ogma?
No, it's
an opponent.
It's a sorcery, not an ETB.
And I'm doing it from my hand, right?
It doesn't have to be.
Are you searching your deck?
Oh, that one, yes. Yes, he is searching his deck. Sorry, I was thinking the other one.
Then Shank would draw a card and gain a life.
Yep.
Twice? Because he's...
Oh, I'm sorry, Shank, did you do it for me? Because I searched my deck.
Okay, so
Were you distracted? Were you distracted by the mirror card?
I was distracted by the salt.
Yeah.
Okay, so in that case, I'll draw that card.
Yeah, but you'd still only get it once for Jimmy Julius because he's searching his deck once for 2 cards.
Correct.
Yeah.
And you gain 2 life. 1 for me and 1 for Jimmy Julius.
Yep.
Correct.
Okay.
There's 1. And there's 2. And then that'll be me done. I'll pass.
All right.
But could I do this and this, or the cycling takes over?
No. It's either or. It's either you use the cycling or you play the card.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, no. That's a good question.
Because I had 2 left and I would have done it.
I'm good. How are you? How's Lexi? Today's been okay. Lexi's pretty good. We went to a doctor's appointment today and then we got some pizza.
So, I will bring out Flagstones of Trocaire, which allows me to search my library for a Plains card and put it on the battlefield tapped.
Was that a sorcery or?
It's a land.
Oh, is it a sacrifice land?
No.
Where is it? I don't see it.
Right here.
Ah, thank you. I was just trying to read it. No, when it's put into a graveyard.
Oh, when it's put into a graveyard. Okay. My bad.
It's okay. I was like, that's super powerful. I want to see what card that is.
Okay. So in that case, I'll put him over here with the other planes. And then... I'm going to tap 2 planes to bring out Suppression Field. Activated abilities cost 2 more to play unless they're mana abilities.
Okay.
What is a mana ability?
It's anything that says tap and add mana.
Okay.
Or
and add mana.
Yeah, anything that adds mana, basically.
Shut it all down, man.
And then... tap 1 more to bring out Hopeful Initiate. And that'll be me.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so untap and then upkeep. I create another. I'll just combine these now. So that was 3, so that's 4, and then I make a new one for 5. So that goes up to 11. So that was the first thing for upkeep. Second thing for upkeep is Portal to Phyrexia. I'm going to take the Ratabic of Urborg. What's the stats on the Ratabic?
He is
wow, it does that every turn.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Is 3/3.
He's a 3/3, thank you. I'll put
Yeah.
the 3/3 counter on him. Just so
There. There, he's out, so you can look at him.
Okay, thank you. You can flip him upside down because it'll still pick it up that way. We know it's controlled by somebody else.
Flip it so that it's facing Mark. It's upside down.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
like that. There we go. That way we know there's something wrong with it. Okay, that's upkeep. Draw.
Which card was that you just played? That did that?
No, it was Portal to Phyrexia, the one that made you sacrifice
Portal
3
to
creatures.
Phyrexia.
Yeah, he played it last turn.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so I have 11 artifacts currently. I will tap for 11 blue, 1 white. I'll use 4 of the 11 blue, leaving me 7 floating. For a bronze guardian, he is a asterisk 5, which right now he'll be a 12/5 with double strike and ward 2. Other artifacts you control have ward 2, and his power is equal to the number of artifacts you control.
Wow, that's cool.
12. So I have 7 floating. I use 1 of the 7 for me, leaving 6 floating, and a black for a Baleful Strix, which is a 1/1 flyer with Death Touch, and when it enters the battlefield, draw a card. And I don't get to do that unless I pay 2. Is that correct?
You have to just enter the battlefield.
Yep.
Correct.
So that left me with 6, so I'll pay the 2 out of that, taking me down to 4. Draw my card. I will use 3 to cast Etched Champion. It has protection from all colors as long as I control 3 or more artifacts. And it's a 2/2. That leaves me 1 blue floating. Oof. guess I'll just let that one fizzle.
Where you at? 15?
I gotta
16?
recount. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, 1, 2. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Shank, how many flyers do you have?
2.
2? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I will declare an attack with the Steel Hellkite and 2 1/1 Thopters. They all have menace.
Against me?
Yes. The Steel Hellkite's a 5/5. And then the Thopters are 1/1. I'm just going to use a... Oh, good. I found another Thopter.
So it'd be a total of 7?
Yes. You may wish to read Steel Hellkite.
And what was the X that you paid?
No. That's after. If you read its ability, it's after I do combat damage.
Yep. Okay. So in that case, I do have a response.
Okay.
I'm going to tap 1 white, 1 black to play Vanishing Verse, exile target mono-colored permanent on Steel Hellkite.
Okay. You can't do that unless you can pay 2 more for the ward.
Tap Soul Ring for 2 colorless.
Okay. And... Okay. What else I want to do?
Oh, yeah, I got to take 2.
Okay. Go down to 14. Was that exile or destroy?
Exile.
Okay. Okay. So, yep, 2. And then I draw 2 cards. Second main phase. So that took me down to 14. I will pay 2. For Swiftfoot Boots. And then I will pay 1 to equip it to my commander. Any responses? So that goes back up to 15. And I do have enough for one more spell. Yeah. No, wait. And I will pass and I'll combine these into 3.
Untap. Upkeep, draw. Start to show off by paying 1 and then 2 more for this ability. Draw. And
is that a mana ability?
That's why I paid 2 more.
I got you.
And then exile Papa Stitcher. There are 5, so it will transform, untap and transform. Into Sanctum of the Sun, legendary land. I will play land for turn. I will tap Sanctum of the Sun to add 33 black mana to my mana pool. I will tap 2 and 2 and then 5 of the 33, leaving me with 28.
Card did that for the black mana.
Sanctum of the Sun.
Or Azor's Gateway before it's transferred.
Or Azor's Gateway, yeah. To play Kindred Dominance, naming zombies. So all creatures that are not zombies will be destroyed.
Any responses?
I do not. I don't have any creatures, so I wouldn't respond.
Mm-hmm.
I have a response.
Okay.
I don't know if it's going to foil your plans or not. I'm going to pay 1 colorless to get a white and a black. And I will play D-Spark on your Necroduality. D-Spark is exile target permanent with mana cost 4 or greater.
Yep. It changes things, but doesn't super do that. Okay. So
And
this
then
goes away as well as all your creatures, except for your token, Mark. Your zombie token.
right. Woo. Actually, something else happens too. So, I don't think I have any other legendary creatures. No. But when my commander dies, that one makes a copy of it.
Which one?
The zombie that stays. Hold on. Let me find it. I know I pulled it up when I was looking at Shank stuff earlier. What was the name of it again? Shank, the one that's upside down.
Radadrabik of Urborg.
Radadrabik of Urborg. Thank you. And that stays out because it's still alive. Shank.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so it'll make a...
So there is a 2/2 black zombie version of your commander.
Yep.
Did you say it wipes everything?
Everything that's not a zombie. No, sorry. Creatures.
Creatures that are
not a zombie.
Not a zombie.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh darn it! I had no creatures on the board.
And then I will tap 2 swamps and pay 22 for dread summons. Each player mills 22 cards. For each creature card put in the graveyard in this way, create a tapped 2/2 black zombie creature token. So mill
Damn.
the top 22 of your deck, and please keep count of how many creatures there are.
Okay.
Oh,
Can
darn
you
it.
read
I
that
don't
card
get
one
this
more
thing.
time, please?
21, 22. Which one?
The one that says mill cards.
It says each player mills X cards. For each creature card put into a graveyard this way, create a tapped 2/2 black zombie creature token.
What
Does
was
that mean
Sanctum
they
card?
do or I do, Mark?
I'm sorry. What was the card one more time before I...
Dread summons?
Red
'Cause
Sun.
hold on, guys.
Each player, that includes you.
Right, but does everyone create zombies or just me?
No, for each creature card put in a graveyard this way, whatever the total is, you create a tapped 2/2
Okay.
zombie creature token.
What was that Sanctum card that you played?
Sanctum of the Sun?
Of the Sun. Okay, thank you. Sorry.
And did you say exile or graveyard?
Graveyard. 7 for me.
9. Do token cards have a mana value?
No.
No. How many from you immediately you start counting?
I didn't have any creatures die.
No.
You have to mill
You have to
22
pull
cards.
the 22 top cards of your deck.
Oh,
and
I'm
put
sorry. I
and
thought
put
that
them in
was
your
only
graveyard. No.
okay.
Everyone puts the top 22 cards of their hand into their graveyard
Of
and
their
of
library.
the 22 of their library, and then however many creature cards you're putting in of those 22, I need that number.
Six, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. And how many creatures?
Yes. How many creatures did you put into the graveyard that way?
I'll let you know.
Hold on.
3. 4, 5. 6. 7. 7.
23 total? Well, 23 from the 3 of us.
29 total.
And they come in tapped, right?
Yep.
What comes in tapped?
The 29 2/2 black zombie creatures. Hey, Dan.
Mm-hmm.
You did the thing.
I did the thing, and now I'm a huge target, and all of my blockers are tapped. So, but yeah, I did the thing, and I was saving up for it. So thank you, Mark, because I know you probably could have stopped that.
Actually, the one thing I had to design to take yours out, I had to use on Jimmy's stuff, Shank's stuff.
Okay, I'm done.
Wait, on your end step, doesn't something happen?
Oh, on my end step, I'm going to sacrifice one of my zombies, which creates him, and I'm going to draw a card. Thank you.
And you're done?
And I'm done.
Oh my god, you killed so many lands in that. More than anything, it hit me hard in the land department.
Oh, with milling it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a friend that built a deck very similar to this, and I didn't realize it until I played against them. Where mine is trying to create tokens, I'm still not very good at it. While mine tries to create tokens, theirs is milling. It's milling and bringing zombies back from the graveyard, and so I had like 3 cards left before they smashed my face in.
Right. Upkeep draw. So, what creatures do you have out?
He's got 28 2/2.
I have 28 2/2 zombies tapped. I have 1 decayed zombie that can't block. I have a Gleaming Overseer, which is a 1/4 that gives all of these guys hexproof and menace. And I have my commander, which is a 3/3.
I'm gonna tap 1 any to bring in Soul Ring. And I'm gonna tap 3 white and 5 color or any for Awakening Sun's Avatar. When it enters the battlefield, if you cast it from your hand, destroy all non-dinosaur creatures.
Wait, one more time? One more time?
It's a board wipe.
I know, but what's it called?
Waking Sun's Avatar. Awakening Sun's Avatar. So there's 2 of the blue, 2 of the white. And then this will tap for any, so I'll pick white. And then 5 any. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep, sure enough.
Oh.
Okay. That goes in my command zone. That goes in my graveyard. These go away. And that goes away.
So do you guys have any creatures that wipe too?
Yeah, just two tokens. Shank, you can finally remove the upside down card.
So now we're all clean set. Now we're all equal, except for I got 1 card, but it was a lot. It's a lot more even from where it was a second ago. And that's be done. I pass. You're 1 card away from getting my Soul Ring. That's the card I pulled last.
Oh, nice.
Tap 1 white. Actually, make that 2 white to bring out Hushbringer.
Hush.
1/2 fairy creature with flying and lifelink. Creatures entering the battlefield or dying don't cause abilities to trigger.
Oh.
Wow. Okay. Are you done, good sir?
That's me.
Okay.
Actually, strike that.
Okay.
I am gonna pay 1, 2, 3 to bring out Brina.
Is that including her penalty?
And now I'm done.
Is that including her penalty, Shank?
3?
It should be 5,
right?
5.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
No worries. Okay. Untap. Upkeep. I make a Thopter.
I was about to say, I can see your cards, but he's looking through his token cards.
Yeah. Trying to find my darn Thopter. There. And well, this is going to be. Tell me what the coolest card is in your graveyards. Please. The coolest creature cards in your graveyard. For all 3 of you. Am I on mute? Hello? Can no one hear me? Hello? Is my thing... What's going on? What happened? Oh, I'm on mute. Oh man, I've been trying to talk to you guys for like a long time. Can you guys tell me what the coolest creature card is in your library? In your graveyard, excuse me.
The coolest?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I have a choice to make.
Oh, okay. I mean...
Arab God?
Let me look that one up.
Soul Ring?
No, it's creatures only.
Oh.
Well, I'm just looking to find him again. 1 second. I'm just going to pull them all to the top.
All of the ones I have are zombie related, Mark.
Yeah, I know.
Like, they do cool things for if you have zombies out. Except for, I have a Burnished Heart.
Oh, okay.
If you wanted more lands.
Gotcha. What about you, Shank?
Looking.
Okay.
Okay, here's what I got. Tyrannosaurus Rex. Wrathful Raptor.
Is that the Tyrannosaurus Rex that has Devour?
That has what?
Devour.
Whenever Tyrannosaurus Rex attacks, exile the top card of each player's library.
Oh yeah, no, I'll take that one. That's good.
Alright, so I'll put that upside down like that.
Yep.
Well, in your case, Mark, I'll let you have this one. Esper Sentinel.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, it's okay. I'll grab it next time. Thank you. Where's my copy card? What's the stats on the T-Rex?
You mean power and toughness?
Yes, please.
6/6. Okay. I almost put my hand into the exile. I was like, oh, that was close.
Okay, and now draw. I will play Halmar Depths. Halmar Depths enters tapped when it comes into the when it enters. Oh wait, is it creatures or anything for that card, Shank?
Eh?
Hold on. I'll answer my own question.
Oh, creatures enter the battlefield or
Creatures.
dying don't cause abilities to trigger.
Good deal. Just creatures. Halimar Depths enters the battlefield tapped. When it enters the battlefield, look at the top 3 cards of your library, put them back in any order. Okay, 1, 2, 3. We'll do it like that. And then unfortunately those both have summoning sickness. So let's go back to our original plan. I will still have 4. I'll tap this for 4 blue. I'll use 2 blue out of it. I need 1 plains. And then I have 2. Yep. I will use that to play Sphinx's Revelation. You gain X life, X being 2, and draw 2 cards. And put it on my massive graveyard and draw 2 cards. 1, 2.
Yeah, my graveyard is a third of my deck, it looks like.
Thereabouts, yep.
I'll pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for Necroma's Memorial. It's a legendary artifact. Creatures you control have flying, first strike, vigilance, trample, haste, and protection from black and red.
Nice.
And I will go ahead and what's the power and toughness of your defenders, Shank?
I have a 1-2 and a 1-3.
Okay. I will declare an attack with the 6/6 T-Rex for flying and vigilance and haste and trample and first strike.
On me?
Yes.
Cool.
Now there are on attack effects that happen here. So everyone takes the top card of their library. Jimmy, is it me? Is it everyone or only opponents?
For which card?
No,
He's
Shank.
talking about his
Jimmy Julius.
Tyrannosaurus Rex he's talking about. Whenever Tyrannosaurus Rex attacks, exile the top card of each player's library.
Yeah, so it's mine too. Okay. So by exiling it in this case,
Oh, that was painful.
what is the card that's exiled? Because I can cast them for free.
You guys are sending all my lands to the trash.
You can cast them for free?
Yeah. That's what.
Which card is that?
That's the Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
This is
Now,
exiled?
Did you make a copy of it, or did you pull it from his graveyard?
I pulled it from his graveyard. So what? Okay, so I don't want to do the land.
So is this exiled? Or is this?
Yeah, it's exiled. It's exiled.
I have Grim Grin Corpseborn.
Okay.
He's really good, but he requires sacrifice.
What? Grim's Grin?
Grim's Grin. Grim Grin.
Oh, Grim Grin. Yeah, I'll take him.
Okay.
I'm just gonna use this power stone. What? So he's a 5/5.
He's a 5/5.
Okay. Oh, but he's tapped.
He's tapped. Yeah.
Okay. And does this say artifact creature specifically? Yeah. And
Why
I will
isn't
be-
Tyrannosaurus coming up? Am I spelling it wrong?
what's that?
Tyran.
It's not a Tyrannosaurus Rex. It's a secret lair reskin of another creature. I think it's Itali Primal Urge, I believe.
Primal Dawn. Or no, that's Zetapole, I
Primal
think.
Storm?
Might be Primal Storm. Oh, nope, that's the wrong one. Oh, yeah, no, that is it. Itali Primal Storm. That's it. And I will pass.
What's the middle one?
The middle one is the Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Does it have vigilance?
Yes. All my creatures
because
have vigilance.
Because of that legendary artifact.
Correct. Oh, right. And that actually went up to 5. Wait, is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6.
Tap for 33 black.
Just casual tap for 33.
That's why it was funny.
No big deal. Yeah, after 33 black, it has to be nighttime.
For
That's
5, I'm gonna play Ghoul's Night Out. So this is the part that's gonna take a while because we have to go through graveyards, and if you could start by telling me the most expensive card in your graveyard, expensive creature in your graveyard.
Gotcha.
For everybody or just him?
Everybody.
Most expensive creature.
That includes you, Dan.
I know.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
I'm actually doing it for me.
Yeah, I know.
I'm happy I'm getting it from you.
You got a 5/5, a 6/5, a 5/5.
Wait, are you wanting casting cost highest amount or power?
Casting cost.
Okay.
Casting cost highest amount.
Highest in
6
my
for me.
graveyard's 4.
Mine's 6.
Oh no, tell me what card it is. So I can
Oh
see
wait,
it.
does my Tyrannosaurus Rex, since he pulled it out of my
No,
graveyard,
it's not.
does that
It's not in your graveyard right now.
Which is why I asked.
It's still not the highest anyway, so well.
Yeah.
I got 5.
What is it?
The
name of it.
Xenogos, god of
Okay, can you put it out so I can try to click on it? Yeah. Okay, not that one, because I don't have red or green.
Dan, you get 3 options because I have 3 that are 4.
Okay.
Olm's Collector, Michiko Konda, or Radadrobic.
Which do you think would benefit me the most?
Probably Radadrobic
Radadrobic.
because zombies.
Oh, yeah, okay. So I'm going to take Radadrobic, and so he'll be upside down. And then, what other...
Where
what
he's
other
been all
cards-
game.
Sorry, man. What other cards do you have, Jimmy Julius?
In my
Yeah,
graveyard?
because I'm picking one from
Is
each
it any
of your
card or are
guys'-
you just looking for creatures?
Creatures. Dan, while he's doing that, I've got wire surgeons for 6.
Wrathful Raptor, Scion of
Yeah, that one's not gonna.
it's a green, so you don't have that. And then I got Bellowing Aegisaur, which is actually no, yeah, it is a creature. This is actually 6. It's 5 colorless and 1 white.
Hello.
And it's hey.
Yeah, I'll take that one.
Hey, Crow.
All right.
And then
yeah, you didn't like the wire surgeons?
it doesn't do anything for me, especially against you.
I mean, most of these are not.
You guys are taking all my creatures. These are mine. These are my dinosaurs.
I mean, everything's pretty much. Oh, you know what? It's one of the cheaper ones, but you might want it. The Valdekin Humiliator.
Yep. I'll take that.
I knew it. Upside down in the top right.
Does he get both?
Yeah, he gets all of them.
I get one from each of you and myself.
Yeah.
Wow. What card is that?
Ghouls just want to have fun. Oh no, Ghouls Night Out.
You know what, Mark? That
What?
one's not going to do anything for me.
Oh, you're sure right. It's not, huh? So you don't want that one either.
Did we exile? Yeah, we exiled the Steel Kite, didn't we?
Yes.
Yes.
What was the name of that card that does this?
Ghouls Night Out.
Like Girls Night Out, but with ghouls.
I'm trying to find anything that'll be useful for you, Dan.
I appreciate
it. That is not useful for you. Not useful for you. Baleful Strix. Flying Death Touch. When it enters the battlefield, draw a card.
Yeah, let's do that.
Except you won't get the draw a card thing because of Shank.
Oh yeah.
You want
It's okay. It has Death Touch, right?
It does.
That's fine.
Okay.
That way I'm not keeping you guys much longer for that.
It's all good.
Which means it also has Flight, right?
Yeah, it has Flight and Death Touch.
And Death Touch.
It's a 1/1.
Okay. And I will take 3 of the 28 and pay the madness cost for Giss's Blessing. Which means I'm gonna exile instead of putting it in my discard or instead of my graveyard. Put 2 black zombie creature tokens onto the battlefield.
Good God, I'm glad I got rid of that doubling token.
Yeah, a little bit. Well, I mean, it would have only been no, it's non-tokens, so it would have been these 3.
Yeah.
And then I will pay 5, so down to 20 for Liliana's Mastery. Enchantment, zombies you control get +1/+1. When it enters the battlefield, create 2 black zombie creature tokens. That's up to 4. And it's an enchantment. And then I will pay another 5. For Death Tyrant. Menace, Beholder Skeleton, negative energy cone. Whenever an attacking creature you control or a blocking creature you control, an opponent controls dies, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. Obviously that isn't in effect right now because of Shank's stuff. I will pay an extra 4.
Wait, no. That's fine.
It's when it dies. And
Oh,
he has
right,
it says
yeah.
when it dies.
Yeah.
For an Undead War Chief, zombie spells you cast cost 1 less to play, which I should have done earlier, but that's fine. And zombies you control get +2/+1. So far all of these get +2/+1. And then I will pay 1 island
Tiny
and
painting
4
desk.
of what
No
I have.
LVL
4 of the
53
11
creature. Lol.
Board's been wiped 3 times, Tiny.
for Horde Ring Scab. Other zombies you control have flying, as well as for if I do player damage, if I do like damage to you, combat damage to you, then I
Tiny
can
painting
choose to draw
desk
cards.
on Glowno.
And I will pay. Let's see, I have 7 left, 7 black, so I will pay another island. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 2 left to bring my commander out. And give me 1 second because it's about that time. It is that time.
You gonna do your end step shenanigans?
What was this? This was.
It's either the Baleful Strix or it's the one Jimmy Julius has.
This is the Bellowing Agasaur. I will sacrifice one of these, creating one of those. I'm going to draw a card, and I am done. When I get back, I'll clean this up.
Okay. You're up, Jimmy Julius. Oh.
Untap.
All right. I just came in to say hey. Hope
Hey.
you guys have a fun game.
How you doing? Good. How was your evening? How was your game?
Good, good. I died only once, so I'm fine.
Oh, that's good.
All right. Catch you guys tomorrow.
All right, have a good one.
Hey, man.
Later. I'm gonna tap 4 any and 1 of red, green, and white to bring in my commander.
That's also paying the extra.
Yeah, this is the only second time I bring the first time, and then now I've added 2 more,
okay,
which is 4 any and red, green, and white.
Yep.
There it is, and then trying to go for 4. That's
Hold on. You don't get to dig.
Why?
Because Shank has a thing called Hushbringer out. Creatures entering the battlefield or dying don't cause abilities to trigger. So she shuts down Pantlaza.
Just when I enter the battle, not every time. Like, let's say I spawn in a dinosaur. This is not coming into battle, so I could still.
It's
dig.
not, but the problem is that it's all a enter the battlefield effect. So it won't work whether it's Pantlaza or any other creature. Basically, the card he has shuts down all enter the battlefield effects for creatures.
Well, then I'm not going to put it in yet.
Okay, that's fine.
Undo that.
Hey, Marcus.
Yo.
Do you have Grim Grin on your scroll down?
I think I do.
I'm going to tap 2 to bring in.
No, but I can pull it up real quick.
Just because I don't have space.
No, it's fine.
Actually, I'll just do it here. I'm going to tap 1 colorless and 1 red for Marauding Raptor.
Mm-hmm.
Creature spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, get this over here. Marauding Raptor deals 2 damage to it. If the dinosaur is dealt damage this way. Marauding Raptor gets +2/+0 until end of turn.
So the only thing that works right now is the first part, which is the reduction.
Yeah, the spell cost. Yeah, spell cost. I play Majestic Helopterus, and it's 3 colorless and 1 white. 1 white. 1, 2, 3. It has flying whenever it attacks. Whenever it attacks another target dinosaur you control gains whenever it attacks another target dinosaur you control gains flying until the end of turn.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to play Topiary Stopper for 2 green and 1 any.
Okay, you realize its effect won't go off, right?
Oh yeah, true. No, I'm not playing that. I'm good.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm gonna pass.
Shank.
That's a real pain in the ass deck you got there.
So I'm going to play Witch's Clinic.
Mm-hmm. Which clinic is it?
I'm not sure which.
Just want to know which is it. Which.
So...
Hey, Mark.
Yo.
If I have a sorcery that says sacrifice blank, does that count with the card that he has?
It's only creatures, ETB effects.
But it's also dies.
No, because it's sacrifice, not the dying of it isn't fueling it, the sacrifice is.
Okay.
If it said
like Death Tyrant says, whenever an attacking creature you control or a blocking creature opponent controls dies.
Correct. That will not
that
fire.
would not.
Correct.
And if it enters the battlefield, it would not.
Correct.
Jimmy J, what are those 2 top left cards on your battlefield, the 2 dinosaurs?
It's Marauding for the red one. Marauding Raptor.
Okay. And what's the other one?
He's on
Awakening Sun's Avatar.
Yeah.
Air is official. Remember that I love you. Mark
Oops.
3.
Eris, thank you. How are you doing, friend? I love you too. So did you change your name to this? Oh, really? Okay.
Air is official.
I know. I know who it is. I was asking if you changed your name
am I not
permanently.
finding that?
It's
Marauding
Awakening.
Awakening.
I got to pull up the timer. 5 minutes going on the clock.
Air is official. ILL change it about 4 more times between now and 2025. Gotta keep you on your toes.
Okay.
Thank you for the ASMR.
I'm going to tap 1, 2 white, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 colorless to cast Austere Command. I am going to choose to destroy all artifacts and all creatures with mana value 4 or greater.
Air is official. I wanna hear this voice, but during a reading of The Hobbit. 3.
Does anybody have responses for that?
I don't.
I do not.
Okay.
Wait, what's the 4 greater? It's with what or 4 greater?
Destroy all creatures with mana value 4 or greater. And all artifacts as well.
Air is official. I love the way you have your stream board
All my
organized.
artifacts are under 4.
Really neat and easy on the eyes.
No. That it has nothing to do with their cost. It's all artifacts.
You said 4 or greater?
So the two that I chose are destroy all creatures with mana value 4 or greater, and destroy all artifacts.
Okay.
This is
Isn't that yours as well?
What's that?
Is that yours as well?
Nope.
Destroy all.
All creatures with mana value 4 or greater.
Mm-hmm. And all artifacts. Do you have any artifacts?
Yeah, I just destroyed my soul ring.
Yeah, so he was right. It includes you too. That's what the question was.
What is Alistair's 5 6? So that one's dead. It's a token, but it still has a cost, right? How much
Mark
is
said earlier that tokens don't have mana cost.
Yeah, but copies of creatures
do.
Oh, okay.
But like my zombie tokens don't. How much was this flyer of yours, Mark? This
Oh, it's 2. You're good.
Oh, that means Rada Drabek is also destroyed.
Yes. And also, your guy that doesn't tap is also destroyed. Daniel.
Are these 2 gone?
Oh. Yeah.
Damn it.
Are these 2 gone?
If they have mana value 4 or higher, then yes, they are destroyed.
Yes, they both do.
Yeah, they do. So, Eris,
So that takes them away
this is
from the
actually
board.
spell table.
Okay.
This is the
So
program we use to play together.
Scarab God was out. When Scarab God dies, he goes in the graveyard, and then at the beginning of the next end step. So when you're on your end step, I'll be pulling him into my hand.
Right now. Shank has a hard on to try and kill me.
Air is
And that's
official.
me.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, you really
I
need
am
to come
going to
join
snag
us.
one of these pre-con-s at
We
some
play a
point.
lot.
It
so
looks
we
like a
have
lot
to
of
have
fun.
you, and we'll teach you. So no worries.
Nice. It's bite.
Okay. Are you done? Oh. Are you done, Shank?
Yeah, I said
Air
awesome.
is official.
Sorry,
I have enough cards to do
No,
it
you're fine.
on my own.
Okay.
But I am
Go with
betting
me.
a pre-con makes starting out much easier.
Untap. Upkeep draw. Untap. Precon does make it much easier, Eris. By the way, for those of you that are playing, if you're not familiar with Eris Official, that's Beard.
What's up, Bearden? How you doing, buddy?
He changed his name again. Upkeep.
Trying to keep us guessing.
I still have one artifact, which was indestructible. And oh crap, was any of these others? I don't think they are.
Air is official. What s up? Just hanging out with Persephone and doing some. Air is official. How are you, Shank?
He asked how you are, Shank.
Hmm?
So I created a doctor token. Thank you for the 5 minutes of ASMR. I appreciate you. Okay.
How am I apparently pissing off the table tonight, Bearden?
Drawing.
Oh, sorry. At your end step, I get scared, got it back in my hand.
Okay. I will pay. Let's see. I currently have 2 of these, so I will tap for 2 blue, 3, 4, 5 to play Throne of Eldraine. As it enters the battlefield, choose a color. I'll choose blue, and I can tap to add 4 mana of the chosen color. Spend this mana only to cast monocolored spells of that color, or I can pay 3 and tap it to draw 2 cards. Spend only mana of the chosen color to activate this ability. And I will go ahead and tap it for 4 blue, which I will use to cast Master of Ethereum. He's an artifact creature. His power and toughness are equal to the number of artifacts I control, and other artifact creatures I control get +1/+1. So I'll put him over here to the left, and then put a +1/+1 for everything to the right. That is an artifact creature that comes in here shortly after. And that goes to 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I will pay 3, 1, 2, 3 to cast Chief of the Foundry. He's a 2/3, and other artifact creatures you control get +1/+1. So I'll change this to a +2 for everything to the right, and then these 2 guys will have a +1 modifier on each of them. There we go. And I will play a land for turn, which is Vault of Whispers. And Shank, do you have any flyers?
Yep.
1 or 2?
2.
Okay. And the stats on them?
1, 2, and 1, 3.
Okay, I pass.
Okay. Draw a card.
But you're not wrong, Eris. If you grab a precon, it's easier to modify it the way you want it to be.
Tap
This
for
is
33 black.
tap for 33 black.
Nighttime.
The one I'm playing is a modified precon. The one Jimmy Julius is playing is a modified precon. And Shank, yours started as a precon, but it's vastly different.
Mine is a modified precon. It was the Silver Quill Statement politics deck from Strixhaven.
Gotcha.
I'm going to pay 2 and 3 more of the floating for
Air is
empty the
official.
laboratory.
Oh, I didn't even really
I
think
will
about the concept of
sacrifice
modifying it. That
this
definitely makes it a bit more
and one
customizable.
of these, this, to start going through my deck. Top 3 zombies I can play on the board for free. 1. They got longer than I expected to. They got rid of so many already. Okay. 3. They're not great, but I'll take them. Zombie Master. Other zombie creatures you have Swamp Walk. They also have pay 1 swamp regenerate this creature.
Right.
Other zombies you control get +1/+1. Pay 2 and tap. All zombies gain menace until end of turn. When the Zero Scorpion enters the battlefield, amass 1. Zombie tokens you control have Death Touch.
So you don't get the amass 1.
Because it's when it enters the battlefield, right?
Right.
Yeah. Okay, that goes away. Goes away. Okay. Yep. Okay. I will pay 1 island, and 4 from the pool. The 26 left. You play Scarab God. I will pay 1 island and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You play my commander. I'll pay 2. And then 12. And I'll pay 18 for Tainted Adversary with a kind of kicker. He gets 6 +1/+1 counters. And I paid 3 extra mana 6 times, so I'm going to put in 12 zombies.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm sorry. 12 zombies with decay.
Yes.
And
yeah, this is a free website you can use, Eris, called spelltable.wizards.com.
at the end of my turn, I'll sacrifice one of these to draw a card.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm done.
Emilius, you're up.
Okay, now I'm going to clean up.
You need to clean up, Dan. Clean up your act up there.
Get a haircut and get a real job.
Quit playing in the mud with all those zombies.
You don't own me. You're not my real dad.
Can't tell me what to do. You're not my dad.
You're right. I stuck around. Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Oh!
What?
Damn, man. Doesn't even like.
That's hard.
No sword play, no gun play, just boom, right in the face. Just like, damn.
I love you.
It was funny.
Yeah, okay, Mark. Well, why don't you call me Dad? Because you're not, man. You're some guy that sits around my mom's pool and sponges off her. You know, kind of like a bigger version of me.
Oh, my God.
Unreal.
Oh. No, I think that was epic. Different engine.
Yeah,
does he still have the...
Get him out of here. God damn it.
Does he still have the effects cancel up?
Yeah, on ETB, yes, he does.
Yep.
Oh my God, that made me lightheaded.
Laughing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's everybody got for blockers?
I have a 3/3 flyer 3/4 non-flyer,
It's fine. Forget. No, never mind.
and then a
Everybody
5/5 blocker.
And he's got a ton of stuff up there. I'm not even gonna ask Dan. What do you got there?
Thank
I believe it's a 1/2 and a 1/3, both with flying, one with
I have to
lifelink.
say, for what you have been able to play, Shank, you've done a really good job of controlling the board state.
Yep.
Thank you.
You have done really well with that. Even with just a handful of cards. Because you've went through a couple cards, and you've done a really good job. And you haven't played this deck before, right?
No.
Yeah,
Nope.
you've done really well at controlling the board state.
Yeah, I don't like it.
3 others to
But
play
you have been doing a good job.
Spinosaurus. I'm gonna play with Spinosaurus. Other dinosaurs you control have haste. When Spinosaurus enters the battlefield, doesn't matter because
That sucks because that robs you of a dinosaur.
yeah, well, it's nothing. I can't. It's either that or I get
Not
a
playing
worse
anything.
thing.
Yeah.
I've been not playing dinosaurs, worried about not getting their effects. So it's like, or I'm just gonna leave myself wide open. And I'm done.
You are up, Monsignor Shank.
Yep, I'm working on it.
No worries. What does your sleeve say? Hold on, I'm
Overthinking.
Oh.
Good for that deck.
It is.
I really like the anthropomorphic pine cone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
I thought it was a hedgehog.
100%. No, they would never design it after an animal, Mark. I mean, come on.
Or possibly an armadillo. Armadillo by morning.
Okay. This card, like, let's see. I'm gonna tap 1, 2 planes, and a third planes to bring out Loris of the Dream Den.
That doesn't sound good.
Each permanent card in your starting deck has mana value 2 or less. I don't think that's applicable. Has lifelink. Once during each of your turns, you may cast a permanent spell with mana value 2 or less from your graveyard.
What was the name of it? Because it's not coming up for me.
Loris of the Dream Den.
Is it Luress? No.
Lurrus.
Got it. Loris of the Dream Den.
And then...
Oh, wait. That's not the right one.
So, yeah, so this is a companion creature, which... Did you cast it from outside the game?
I cast it from my hand.
Okay. You could have cast it from outside the game. That's
I'm sorry, can you explain that? And
yeah, so they had to like really crack down on these. They made these in one of the sets a while back, and I was watching a video on it. They were so powerful they had to basically ban them all and errata them before they even launched. But this card can sit outside of your deck, and you may cast it from outside the game once.
Interesting.
Almost
okay.
like he's
I
just
didn't know that.
Yeah, no, that's all right. I don't know what the first part is. I don't know if it means this Lurrus.
Yeah, I don't know if he has to have a commander that has companion as a key.
No, you don't. That's the whole point of it. Lurrus of the Dream Den errata. Because I know they put like a ton of rules on the card. If you reveal a companion outside the game for as long as it remains there, you may pay 3 at any time you could cast a sorcery Once you do, you put it in your hand. It behaves like any other card you brought into the game. So since you didn't do that, you don't have to do that, obviously. But Lurrus doesn't care about instant and sorcery cards in your starting deck. They may have mana of any value. Oh, I think it's a rule that if you want to play this card in your deck, then the costs can't be more than 2.
Hey, Dan.
Companion. Yeah, what's up?
I'm looking up that Sanctum of the Sun. It's not coming up.
So it's the other side of it is AZOR''S Gateway.
Yeah. The requirement. Okay, so because it's in your deck, Shank, it doesn't matter. But if you want to use it as a companion outside of the deck, then you must adhere to the rules of the campaign, of the companion thing.
Oh, no.
Yeah, since you're not doing that, it doesn't matter. Yeah.
So lifelink, and then once during each of your turns, you may cast a permanent spell with mana value 2 or less from your graveyard. So I'm going to tap 1 to bring Soul Ring back.
Can we do this?
Yeah.
Did you try scanning it?
Yeah, that the other side worked. I don't know why it wasn't coming up for Sanctum of the Sun, but whatever.
And the short form Daniel was because he's got it in his deck. He doesn't have to adhere to the companion rules.
Right. It was as if he was playing it as a companion.
Correct.
Right?
Then you must follow the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you still can only have one companion per deck.
Yeah.
Regardless of whether you're casting his companion or not.
Interesting. Okay.
Like I said, they nerfed the hell out of it.
Because they're so powerful.
Yeah, this thing has like a page and a half of rulings just on how to use it.
Holy Christ.
Yeah.
Okay.
As soon as I saw the card, I'm like, oh, I know that card.
I didn't.
Oh, wait,
I had no idea that companion cards were such a big deal.
What does it say?
I spent too much on this card. I was supposed to get a 1 discount from that one.
Okay.
And I untapped one.
Okay.
So that being said, I think I'm good.
Okay. All right. Big screen, engage. Untap. Untap. Tap. Upkeep. I create another Thopter.
So this enters the battle thing doesn't fire off because of his thing.
Correct.
Where it does 2 damage and
Correct.
that gives it a 2/0. All right.
Correct. Untap, upkeep, draw. I'll play land for turn. It is a Sky Cloud Expanse.
Your flying legendary thing that's upside down can go in your graveyard.
Who are you talking to? Oh, mine. No, did you get rid of the Baleful Strix?
Yep, I sacrificed it.
Oh, okay. Thanks for telling me. Let's see.
Just in case you can pull things and you want to pull it or whatever.
So... one black. One colorless to fuel 1 blue and 1 white. And then... 1 other to bring my commander back in. And then declare an attack with one of my Thopters. It is currently a 3/3 to you, Shank.
Okay.
Do you block?
It does have menace.
It does have menace. That is correct.
I'll just take it. You
Okay.
said 3.
Yep. It does damage to a player, so I'll draw a card. Oh. I will also then tap for 5 blue mana and use 3 of the 5 to draw 2 cards. So I still have 2 blue mana floating. I'll use 1 and... So 1 blue, 1 other, and then a second other for Ristic Study.
Mm-hmm. Is that sorcerer or instant? Sorcery instant?
That is any spell.
Any spell.
If you're not familiar, it's an enchantment that says whenever an opponent casts a spell, you may draw a card unless that player pays 1.
Oh, I thought it was a tutor. Okay. I was thinking Ristic tutor.
No, yeah, Ristic Study. And then I'll do a white.
That's the... Are you paying the 1?
Yeah, that's correct. 1. 2 others for a ghostly prison. Creatures can't attack you unless their controller pays 2 for each controller they control that's attacking you.
Oh. So
It's the white propaganda.
Okay.
And I will pass. And when I pass, that creates a...
Is your commander's out?
Yep.
Okay. Pretty smart, Mark. Walling up. I see bad moon rising.
And that's me.
I see trouble on the way. Draw a card. Play a land. Tap for 33 swamps.
How have you not murdered all of us by now?
Because I'm trying to do the thing.
Well, I know.
What is the name of that card?
Azor's Gateway?
Yeah, that's what I've been asking him.
Is that a land?
It's
an artifact.
It's an artifact that turns
that transforms into a land.
Yeah.
Why was it not destroyed?
I apologize. At the beginning of my upkeep, each of you, and I shouldn't have drawn
because it was already a land.
Each of you takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 plus 11, 16. So each of you takes 16 damage.
That's right.
From
7 plus 11 is 18, sir.
Oh, yes, that would be it then. 18 damage. And I scry 18. 4, 5.
I'm not currently at my computer. Can somebody take 18 off of me?
We actually can't. You're the only one that's allowed to do that.
18, but you're fine.
But you're fine.
But you will remember.
I think you're at 16.
I might. No, after I get done here, so I'm going to come back and do it now.
Wow, that's a $2 card, Dan. Well, $4, but still.
Which one? The
Azor's Gateway. Yeah.
Yeah, I got one of them.
Is that blue black?
It's colorless.
It's colorless, and
It's
you
an
can make
artifact.
it
That's
any.
right.
You can make it any color.
Yeah, it goes in
Right.
any deck.
Yep.
That's an amazing card. That's a good find there, Dan.
Which one?
Azor's Gateway.
So Mark and I had discussed one of the hardest things I was having trouble doing was getting land for this deck, and this might be a little bit overkill.
I don't think it is at all.
No. No, I think that's a staple right there.
Yeah, getting 33 land per turn is ridiculous.
That's pretty ridiculous.
I mean,
yeah.
when playing against Mark, it makes sense, but
Mark already has 33 land.
I do not.
So Mark,
Stop
remind
lying
me.
to us.
Try.
Mark just picks up his cards and he's got
So-
33 land on the table.
I pull that
he
many,
walks
I
in
put
with
them in
33.
whatever order I want, and I put them back.
Or on the bottom.
Okay.
That's the power of scry.
Some power pine saw, baby.
That's the power of love.
How about the power to move you?
By your powers combined.
Captain Planet!
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry.
Damn. You're not sorry.
I kind of
all right, you win, bro. Jeez, I'll damn.
I'll put the bottle in the recycle. Damn.
I'll take the garbage out. Jeez, bro. Damn.
God, Mom. You don't have to.
Ruin my life.
You don't have to embarrass me in front of your friends. I got you with the hydrate.
It's my turn, Mom. I can't leave the computer.
I will spend 6. So that goes down to 27.
I love how Dane
For-
no-sold that entire conversation.
For zombie apocalypse,
Uh-oh.
return all zombie cards from your graveyard to the battlefield tap, then destroy all humans.
I
I don't think anybody has humans.
Actually, Shank might. I don't know if he does, but
no.
No humans?
Brina is a bird. The Hushbringer is a fairy, and then the other one is a cat.
I'm a dinosaur.
I have a human. You jerk.
Which human did you get rid of?
My chief artificer?
Oh, yeah, Urza.
He is a... Yep, human artificer.
Human. He's an artificer.
He's a human artificer.
Excuse me, artificer.
Let's
How many
be
times
honest.
has that died?
He's already
That's-
overpowered as it is.
That's the second time he's died.
So you got 6 more to cast, but I mean, you got enough things that don't matter. How many artifacts you got right now?
Not enough.
Artifact creatures, isn't it now? Affinity for artifact creatures, right?
Yeah. 3, 4, 5. I got 5. So I
Okay.
gotta pick one.
Yeah, that's not bad. You're still fine.
So Rotbelly comes into play. When Ravenous Rotbelly enters the battlefield, you may sacrifice up to 3 zombies. If you do, sacrifice 1 or more zombies in this way, each opponent sacrifices that many creatures. I'm gonna sacrifice 3.
Nah. I can't keep dinosaurs out. You just keep
Each
killing
of
them.
you needs to sacrifice 3.
Oh, I gotta sacrifice 3 creatures?
Mm-hmm.
I can do
Oh,
that.
cool. I only have 3 creatures out, so screw me, I guess.
Join the club.
One, 2. Oh, I'm sorry. Dan. How many spells have you cast? Dan.
I'm thinking.
Oh, sorry.
Dad!
There's been a lot of things that happened. One.
Okay. Do you want to pay 1 for it?
Or what happens?
I get to draw a card.
Yeah, I'll pay 1.
Jerk.
Screw you and your card. I mean, he does have how many black mana right now?
I know. But you
You
shouldn't
pay 1 all day.
You shouldn't waste
Also,
it.
didn't you say that card brings back all zombies
Yep.
that died?
Yep, from his
So all
graveyard.
zombies from my graveyard. I have a lot of zombies in my exile.
Oh, okay.
But your 3 creatures are dead, right?
They are indeed, sir, yes.
Okay.
I just haven't gone back to update that yet.
Yeah. The reason I asked that was for an important reason. Okay, so I'm gonna pay 10 swamps in payment. 5 of
That's
my
Nothing.
5 of my
Zombies.
5 of my decaying zombies, that are much bigger than 2-2 are heading for Mark. They have Swamp Walk, which I think you have swamps.
Unfortunately, I do, so I'm dead.
Yep. I have 3 and 2 more. And I'm trying to remember what else was out. That. And
More like dead time.
you were out. Okay, so
Fatality.
this is going at Shank. They are 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 18. Coming at you, Swamp Walk. And then.
He's doing the swamp walk.
Yep. 3, 4, 5. 5. 7.
I do have a response.
Yep.
Oh, let's see it.
I am going to scoop my deck and run off and say nanny nanny boo boo before you get to kill everything.
Yeah, that doesn't
That's
work.
not a good
You can only
response.
withdraw at the speed of a sorcery.
Okay, and I have
Don't tell me
22.
how I can choose to
22
retreat
coming at you,
first.
Jimmy Julius.
How
It
many?
is advancing in another
22.
direction.
How many?
22.
Well, I'm dead then, because I ain't having no responses.
Okay.
I'm rage quitting.
I'm looking for the here. I
Flips
can't find the
pile
win.
table.
I can't find the win sound for you, so I'll do the Muppet Show theme instead for you winning.
Appropriate.
Yeah, bro. That's even better.
So I think this is the second time I've ever won with this deck, and the first time that I've won right.
Tiny painting
Fair.
desk. Tiny per 7
I mean,
dance
this
dance,
isn't
tiny
really
per
fair,
7
but
dance dance, tiny per 7 dance
the other one was an infinite combo.
It was fair, given that I basically told you to stay the hell out of the graveyard for like the first 5 rounds. So
It was longer than that.
it was an acceptable karma bus U-turn.
Yay!
Yay!
Good job, Daniel.
Yay! Thank you.
Good job,
Yeah,
everybody.
bro.
Good games.
That was without the conspiracy too.
Yeah, I noticed that.
That's
I
the
don't think
first
I
time I've.
attacked that whole round.
This just
Yeah.
goes to show that nobody likes politics.
True story.
Okay, so this is. Oh yeah, no, I can show you guys. Oh yeah, because they're not gonna watch my stream necessarily. It's different groups. So this is something Naomi's making for a friend.
Oh, that's nice.
A dragon.
Not just a dragon, but the trunk dragon from D&D. It doesn't have small wings yet. What do you guys think?
It looks awesome.
Cool.
I love the teeth.
People's teeth. That's so ridiculous.
That's really well done, man. I like that.
This is very well done. I like it. Thank you.
It sucks. I hate it. I'm kidding. I love it. When is she? Are you bringing it out to me in February?
I apologize. I said she's making it for a friend. It was a commission.
Oh, you meant a real person, not me.
I meant somebody that's paying for her work.
You see that?
Oh, that's big.
Yeah, it's bigger than I thought it would be.
Name your tape.
That's what she said right before you.
Giga T.
Right before she ran away screaming.
This is the one I finished, though.
So I'm torn, Mark.
Yeah, that looks really good.
Oh, that's cool. And it's big enough for a command deck too, as well.
Yeah.
I'm torn because half of me wants to start playing Scarab God as a commander, but
I just think Wilhelm's not fast enough. He doesn't really seem to do much.
yeah,
I mean,
his ability is great when I can get it off and when things are dying to create more tokens with. He's great with the poppet fixer that takes away Decayed, right?
yeah.
The problem is I haven't been able to really get him in the loop well enough that his ability is actually taking off. He's great for card draw at the end of the turn, But I think the payment Scarab God is going to be better because when it dies, it comes to my hand, so I don't ever pay tax. Only if he gets exiled do I pay tax. And and he does that upkeep damage and scry every turn.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's good. Yeah, I did learn from today that Austere Command needs to come out of this deck because it's nothing but detrimental to this deck.
What is Austere Command?
Choose
That's
two.
the board wipe here, right here.
Destroy
I
all
got
artifacts, destroy all enchantments, destroy all creatures with mana value 3 or less, or destroy
Danny, you
all
can
creatures.
click on it here if you want to look.
It needs to come out of the deck?
Yeah, it needs to come out. It's nothing but detrimental to my own deck.
Yeah, it's a self-destruct button for his deck.
Oh.
Because it's just it's literally designed to destroy everything in an artifact deck.
Yeah. When there are a lot of other wipes that will do you better.
Austere Command.
Yeah, that's
what Gimme J.
That was actually one of the reasons I chose the wipes I
There you
chose
go.
for this
It's
deck.
on my screen if you want to look
Because
it up.
they are zombie specific.
Yep.
Thank you very much for the game, guys.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank
Yeah,
you for
man.
playing.
For sure.
I'm glad we were able to get a full group together to play.
What was the other deck, Shane?
Call for backup.
Is that the one with all of the plain? Which one's that one?
Hang on.
Oh, I know which one that one is. That one
The
uses
one that
that
basically
mechanic,
like
right?
everything reinforces everything else.
Yeah.
It's like every creature that comes out makes everybody that's already there stronger.
Yeah.
So it's basically when you get ganked, come back with friends.
I do think it's interesting with as many players as we only have 1 or 2 players that play Voltron, and that's one of the more popular playstyles that I've seen.
Yeah.
Is that what call for backup is? I don't
No,
know what
no.
Voltron
So,
means.
do you remember playing with Assy?
I
Where-
don't think I ever played with Assy.
Okay. So both of the decks, or 2 of the decks that I saw Assy play, one was you have your commander, and it was actually dual commander, but you have your commander, and then you keep putting equipment on them, and then you play other cards that benefit having a lot of equipment on a creature, and then you have, and so by Voltron it means you make one guy much bigger with a thing, right? With things.
He has all the effects.
It
He
was
has
kind
all
of the
the
creature version of your proton cannon in like keywords and stuff.
Correct.
Kind of.
Like
kind
one
of.
swipe is just going to obliterate half the planets.
And so, Assy played one that was enchantments,
right?
Where it did that, and one that was equipment that did that.
Is that the concept of enduring enchantments too?
I think so.
Okay. Because I've heard of like enchantment and like aura persistence decks. So, where you just have like a whole ton of enchantments out for everything.
Now, Eris, are your clips still intact? So if I give you a shout out, will it? Let's see.
All right, that's me, guys.
Be.
You
Okay,
guys
yeah.
have a wonderful night.
Have a wonderful evening. That's gonna wind us down too. I gotta actually still do a bunch of work, so I need to jump on
Air is
that.
official.
Yeah,
Air
if
is
you're not
official.
following Eris Official, you may recognize him by his old name Bearden, or Dead Rabbits. But this is him, and you should go follow him because he's awesome. He's fun to play games with and watch play games, and he plays a little bit of everything from Escape from Tarkov to Call of Duty to Wildermyth. Did you ever start Baldur's Gate 3? I think you did.
Yeah, he played it.
So make sure you go
I'm
give him.
currently working my way through Moonrise Towers.
I need to jump
I
on
haven't
that.
even seen Act 3. Like, I know nothing that happens in it, so...
I might be in Act 3 in one of my playthroughs. I'm not sure. Let's see. Who are we going to raid out to? Let's You know what? I think we're gonna. Let me look over on the MTG category, see who's on. Go back to Twitch. You know, it's amazing how many people that are not playing, that are playing Arena or the older version of Magic, are in the Magic the Gathering one instead of Arena, which I don't quite get.
Maybe it gets more pull. I don't know.
You know what? I see somebody who is opening Ravnica Remastered, so let's make a new friend and head over that way. Zbex. There we go. Just let them know we're there. There is a raid emote for subs, so feel free to use that if possible. We'll be back tomorrow. Thank you, first of all, for everybody joining us. Thank you, Jimmy Julius. Thank you, Shank the Noob. Thank you, Frightful Forge, for playing tonight. Thank you, Tiny Painting Desk and Eris Official, and Tom for hanging out, among others.
Official. Gamers 105 hype. Gamers 105.
Thank you,
hype.
Ashley, for rolling through
hype.
as
Gamers
well.
105 hype.
Appreciate Ghosty Mosty. Thanks for popping by as well. You guys are all rock stars. Evan, good to see you. King Neck, good to see you as well. We'll be back tomorrow at 4:45 p.m. Pacific, 6:45 Central, 7:45 Eastern for AEW Dynamite live reactions and reviews. You don't have anybody to watch wrestling with, come join us. Until next time, as always, be excellent to each other. And of course, don't forget, game on.
Game on.
Bye, everybody.
Jimmy Julius.
Bye. See you tomorrow.
Image 44 wave. Image 44 salute.